Well, g'day folks and welcome to the show. On tonight's episode we're going to ride through some countryside, ride through a couple of country towns, wander through a little bit more countryside and farmland, and then climb a mountain and go and check out a lake. So grab a bevy, kick back and enjoy the show. Let's go. The reason for the ride today, I just wanted to get out, and autumn is upon us. It won't be long and these mountains over here will be white capped with snow on them, and we don't want to be heading up there then, so I thought I'd pop up quickly and have a look around at the Great Lake. And I did promise my Irish friend, the gorilla biker, that I would pop up to the Lakes District and give him a look. I'm just going to work out how long it took me to get from the city that I live to the mountain foot. I noticed the other day he made some comment on a 5-hour ride to get to within some decent riding, but yeah, probably about 40 minutes, my friend. So, you know, not trying to rub it in or anything, but the land that you live in is a whole lot bigger than the island of Tasmania, so you know, the ratio probably works out for the area of your choice to live. Anyway, I'm going to get back on the bike and we'll get up that mountain and have a look at the Great Lake, see if there's any fishermen up there giving it a good old flogging before the end of the trout season. And time to head up. Up we go. Try and film this for you on the 360 camera. Get a different perspective. Lots of gravel on the hairpins, it makes it a little bit hairy. Whoop, whoop. And straight back into another. Make sure there's no log trucks coming down the hill. Woodmen well. Magnificent view of the plateau here, but it's all grown up these days and you can't see too much of it from the road. What are you up to here? Cleaning a landslide, I reckon. The top. Well, the top of the edge. And as you can see, the change in the trees and the ground and the paddocks have all gone, and we have rocks and twisted old trees that have managed to grow where they've grown. But beautiful all the same. As you can see, the road's far from the top of the mountain, but as high as we're going. And sadly today I don't have the time to climb up there, not that I would. Sorry mate. Welcome to the Central Highlands. And it's cold. Or colder. Cold, but cold as it gets up here. But it's definitely colder up here than it was at the bottom of the hill. Sneak along here a little bit and then we'll divert in to the lake. Hop in here and have a look. A fair bit of traffic comes through here, which is good. Fair way back from the water. But there you go. So where are we here? I'm there. Well, there you go. A beautiful part of the world. one of the pumps. It's water down into the power station. I'd like to take you down to the lake proper, so bear with me and I'll take you down for a walk. I'm thinking that snake season's over with, but you can never be too sure. If there's one still lurking about, they'll be pretty docile, ready for winter hibernation, but let's not take any chances. Look at me doing a ride and hike. Oh dear. So here we are at the lake proper. That other was an inlet for the pump. Just a nice little breeze today. I wouldn't have thought this was one of the main fishing areas, but fish are fish. If there's a feed there, they'll be here. The Great Lake has rainbow trout and brown trout. They did put some salmon, or salmonoid I think they called them, years ago. I don't know whether or not they kicked on and were successful. I don't do a lot of fishing. I don't do any fishing in this water. Too big a water for too few fish for my likings, but anyway, beautiful spot. And as you can see, the lake is quite low. It is the end of our summer here, so we need some rain, we need some snow. Top this bad boy up, ready for next year. I will build a map up here for you to actually have a look and see the Great Lake, the size of it, where it is in the state. Might even try and pinpoint where I am, because I am at the far, well, where am I? The northeastern corner of it. I'll see whether or not I'm smart enough to do that and put that on. But I'm just going to head back to the bike now and we'll go from there. Not the easiest stuff to walk on. Run down and see if we can't get to the water's edge at the boat ramp at the next pull in. I think there's some shacks there. Okay, Cramps Bay. There's a boat ramp here, unless we get down to the water's edge on the bike. It's a bit safer when I'm here on my own. And there's some shacks down here, so I'll give you a look at those. So fishing and just leisure shacks. She Rock Central here. Pop round this way, have a little gander, right? How are these for views, folks? Lovely up here in the summer, and with a coat of snow on, it'd be absolutely magnificent. looks like the end of it. Absolutely beautiful. That route down here is pretty steep. Cramps Bay, folks. A few boats out. Starting to get a bit breezy now from when we first got up here. The water's a little tannin, I guess you'd call it. As we've just come up from, either you'll see that with all the shacks. There's the mighty Trumpy there, waiting for the photograph. I'll put that there. Might even be the thumbnail. Keep old Matty thumbnail happy. But anyway, we'll get that sorted and get off the boat ramp before a boat comes in and we get bloody into strife. Someone's caught a fish. There's some guts and gills. Always a good sign. Anyway, let's get going. Alright folks, I'm going to call it. Get out of here, head on home before it gets too cold. And I'll see you next time. Thank you all so much for joining me. Gorilla Biker, I hope you enjoyed that. Another look at Tassie. Off the main drags. So thank you all very much, and I'll see you next time. Let's go.